Hi, I'm just going to show you how to edit a background. So this is something like when we're wanting to, say, use a buddy or something that's a new release or a limited release, and we don't want everyone using the same. If you make a flyer that's eye-catching, often everyone will use it straight up. So I've started like making, say 4 options of everything every time I upload something so that not everyone's going to use the same one. I'm just going to show you how to do that. This is where actually the hub comes in handy, and so I'll show that in here as well. So design, and we'll go with a blank canvas again, square. Oh, I didn't have anything, I just said don't save, I didn't have anything. Oops. I don't know what it's saying this for. Okay, anyway, let's take 2. Right, okay, so what I will do is I'm going to put a background on there, which in an overlay, because if you make a background, with one of their textures, you can't really change it up as easy. So just add my own. I'll just go into where I've got background saved. It's a good idea to have folders with all these things if you're going to make stuff. So let's just, whatever it is, this will do. I'll use Olympia here because that's our current buddy, and I've already got her clipped. So this is where it's a good idea to have something clipped. Whether you've clipped it yourself or whether you've used Fiverr to get them clipped or whatever, it's a good idea to have them clipped already. So now I'm just going to search Olympia. Where are we? This one. Open. So I don't have to remove the background here. Oh, yes, I do. Hang on. I'll get rid of that one. I thought that was the one I'd done. Okay, open. Oh, hang on. Overlay. Add my own. Oops. Right, so I thought that was the one I clipped before. No, but it is. Yes, right, now she's clipped. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have to worry about clipping that. It's so much easier working with them when you've already had them clipped or already clipped them yourself. That background's a bit messy really for her, but, oh no, I won't. I'll just add a little bit of font, anything at all, and show you what I then do. Right, let's just center that. Let's type Olympia. Oops. Make it a bit larger. I usually just drag. You can type numbers in over the side where it currently says 205, but now I might change the colour of that. I'll just make it match something here, the darker bluey colour, because that's not going to fade in quite so much. I'll put an effect on it because as you can see up here, it sort of almost is obscured. So if I put a drop effect of a lighter colour from the image, I really think it's worthwhile getting the paid version of PicMonkey. Number one, you can use it as a tax write-off. So it's really, it really is worth it, because otherwise there's different things you can do here too in the shadows knockout. I'll just leave the drop shadow, but I'll just boost it up like that a bit there. That'll do. It is worth it. You can use it as a tax write-off, but also, if you're going to make a lot of flyers, it's such a little amount to be paying, and even if you're not making much for Scentsy and you're doing it as a hobby, if you use it as a tax write-off, then it shows that you're actually making even less. So actually, yeah, I'll use the circle. This is just how I'm going to show you how we mix it up as well. So there's a circle, colour change it just to something in the image. This looks terrible, by the way. I would not use this because it's not clear enough. But anyway, and I won't put all the details in here. I'll just put a price, And of course, if you were doing it with both region 3 countries, you'd type that in too. Okay, let's just, she's not going to. Right, we'll just put that there. And now, if I save that to the hub up here, see up here where it says add to hub, I'm going to add it to hub, right? And she's just about, yep, she's just about now added. I'll just call her Olympia Fun. Add. Now, I could, because she's in the hub, I could actually close PicMonkey down and go back to it and edit it. Only if they're added in the hub can you ever edit them. If you just save them to your computer, you can't edit them. You may be able to paste stuff over the top and edit them that way, but you can't take things off. But you can if they're in the tub, so it's really worth it. Hub, sorry, you can. It's really worth it. But here, I'm not going to bother because we're just going to work on it from now. Oh, actually, look, I will show you. I'll close it. And I'll come here to edit. Now, when you come into edit, you get the option of the hub. So I'm going to click on hub. It's going to load things I've got in there. Open. Waiting. There she is. Right. Now, I can move things around. As you can see, I can click on things. But what I'm going to do here is, this is what I often do, is like, say if I was making an Olympia banner, and I did make, not banner, flyer, I did make about 5 or 6 of them when she was released. So I added them all to Flyshare so that there was a good option. But what I'm going to do here is, oh, here's the background. So I'll come in and I'll get another pattern out. Let's go with this one. Now, this is how you can just leave Olympia in place, leave the wording and the circle in place, and I'll show you how we can edit them in a little bit. But it's easy to make multiple flyers. I'm just going to original aspect ratio that background because I'm not very happy with the way that's happening. Right, now I'm going to send that to the back, but then come in and click on this one and delete it. And you can see we've got that. So now we can just change the wording. So you can highlight, like we'll highlight that and come into text. And I'll use a different text because I'll think, okay, I want to make it quite a bit different. There we go. Yeah, that looks absolutely terrible. So I might just go with that. I might think, oh, with this one I'll make it a bit bigger, and I think that colour doesn't match the background. So if I'm going to go with you can just drag this. See how I've clicked on the circle too on the colour thing, and you can just drag it around until you find a colour you're happy with. That'll do here. And then I'll think, okay, the circles are on colour too for this one, so I'll just do the same thing with the dragging. Or you could pick a colour. Actually, I'll pick one here. I'll go with, you could see, you can move it around till you find one that you're happy with there. So there's another version. So that's really, really handy because you can just, keep changing the background. And see, what you do then there is save that and give it a slightly different name. So when I'm saving multiple things that are the same kind of thing, I'll call it, say, I'd call this one probably Olympia Flyer 1. Or the other one would have been Olympia Flyer 1. This one would be Olympia Flyer 2. And then I'd change it up again, just put a different background, Olympia Flyer 3, Olympia Flyer 4. And so I'd also know that that's where they're saved. And if I make one that I only want to use myself and I want to put my PWS on the bottom, then I do that too. And then save it as Olympia Flyer Joe. And then I'll know that that's the one. If it's got my name attached to it, I'll know that that's the one that I've made just for my own personal use. And it is a good idea to make one. Like, I like to share as much as I make, more than what I make for just my own use, far more than what I make for my own use. I believe in collaboration. It's a big thing that I think we share what we can do and what we enjoy doing. and it's helping everyone out. And the more people that get to see our Scentsy flyers, the better. But I also like to have sometimes something that's a little bit unique, especially when there's loads and loads of consultants in my area, and if I want to post something that's going to really be eye-catching, that no one else has got, well, I make one with my own details on it, and I usually put the details somewhere that they can't be clipped off, because the amount of times I've made things and put my details on it and people have put some big ugly ribbon over the top of it or whatever, and it not only makes the flyer look absolutely disgusting, it's rude. They're taking my thing that I've made for my own use. So I usually would put it where it's, say, maybe even slightly across the bottom of his feet, of her feet, or something like that, so that it can't be used by anyone else. Anyway, then you don't have to save this one in the hub again, because you've still got the original in the hub. You could just save this and go, and then you could still come back and edit the original one. Yeah, so that's just how to make something with multiple backgrounds. So I hope it's helped some of you anyway. Have a great day.